Okay. Just watching my stream to make sure it's going live, and it is. Pause that. Or I guess I don't need to pause it. I can just mute it. All right. Great. All right. So when last we left our intrepid heroes, basically I am rushing as fast as I can to get the major on this playthrough on my team. Which means I need to get my butt to Diamond Red and activate that. Now my plan is to be as stealthy and efficient as possible on the way there to the major. Towns I'm going to take as part of what I have to do for this. Basically, I'm going to need to run everybody through again. This being episode 5, it's probably a good time for a... Thanks, Super Jess. Appreciate you letting me know that you can see and hear me. So I've written down all the things that I'm going to need to do to make sure I have enough influence points to recruit the major once I get to him. Because my goal in this game is to recruit the major as early as possible and then use him in as much of the fights as possible so I can get as much commentary as possible out of the major. Since I don't know how much of it they programmed in, but I want to give Henchman credit for as much of the commentary that you can get with him already. Even in the late stage of the game in which you usually pick him up. So, I need to recruit Pierre. I need to recruit Flay. I need to kill Groff. I need to send Elliot to prison. I need to kill Jackhammer. I need to have Len or Ivan in my team. If you can look at who I have in my team right now, you can guess who I'm going to be hiring out of that bunch. I need to have somebody with leadership 70 in my party when I encounter the major. And I need to complete the right-hand man mission. So that means I'm going to need to capture... The towns that I need to capture is... The only town I need to capture is Fleetown. I don't actually have to capture any of the other towns. But what I will say is I will need to capture Chalet de la Paix, because using Chalet de la Paix's port, I can go get Pierre here in F19 as quickly as possible. In addition, I'm probably also going to pick up Il Marat, since it's another mine and it's close to the major. So it'll be a nice base for me after I pick up the major in A20. So, when last I left, I had just finished picking up Flay, and now I'm going to do these 3 battles, which includes Diamond Red. My goal is to be as stealthy as possible in order to kill as many of the guards as possible, to save as many of the miners as possible, to keep my income as high as possible. So what that means is what I'm probably going to do is, I think I've already upgraded. Yes, I did. I upgraded Flay's Winchester. I need to get some more. I mean, I could just have him doing most of the sniping, but I probably should upgrade one more. And okay, yeah, let me make sure Buns' Dragunov has a silencer. Okay, she does, because there's one spot in the Diamond Red fight where you're gonna want to snipe twice in quick succession. Once to hit the first guy, and then the other to kill the other one in the surprise round to try not to trigger the fight as a whole. Because obviously when Slave Master Groff starts killing all of the miners, your potential income in Diamond Red decreases. And we don't want that. But first we have this fight here. So let's get to it. I want to make sure Flay is moving too. He is. Yeah. So everybody... Oh, Flay wasn't moving. So now he is. I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, Flay made it in, so we can just do the fight. Good. And I am using all 7 of my mercs at this point, rather than just a group of 6, because there's no reason to have just one person somewhere. It doesn't really help you to do that. You can't sit and train, for example. All right. So Buns wants to make a kill and never suffer damage. I'd say we can probably do that. We got a lot of good cover over here with these rocks. I think we'll make some use of that. I'm going to try to put Barry around the back here. Oh, actually, if I go all the way around back here, I've got cover and high ground. So let's go over there. That'll be better. It's nighttime, so I don't even think I actually need to be stealthing right now. Yeah, they can't even see me, so I can just run. We can all run all the way over here. We'll go back into stealth mode. Now we can get some good cover. I want to have Barry closer because he's a shotgun wielder. So let's go ahead and get him started doing that. I want him to be able to wreak some havoc with his grenades and his shotgun. So I'm going to move him over to the side here. Maybe hide him behind this little tree. He's not likely to be spotted there, but he'll be close enough to get some work done. Now let's get some positioning for these guys. We got snipers on most people. So that's what we want. I think I'm actually, do I have any 5.56? I think I'm going to give Almrin the FAMAS here and let him use his Overwatch perk. I think I can get some real use out of that. But most of these guys are going to be sniping. And I figure if I can even... So I'll probably have Almrin open up by using his Overwatch perk, just so it's ready to go. Can you put an extended barrel on the FAMAS? Is that something you can do? Okay, you cannot. And I don't really have the appropriate parts to mess around with this thing too much anyway. Yeah, so we'll just leave him with it as it is. They're going to run closer anyway. It'll be fine. He's still got plenty of guys in range. He'll be able to do quite a bit of work with that. Igor doesn't have the huge Overwatch perk that Almrin does, but I can at least move him up and do the same thing. Have him set up an Overwatch over here on these two guys. Let's go ahead and set everybody else up sort of over here where they have better view on everybody. And then we'll open up with some snipes. Everybody down. Okay. Let's see, these guys are all the way over here now. This is probably where I want to start it because Barry is very close to them. So, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and have... Can I have somebody... Buns, can you cap this raid leader? I don't want him opening up. And how much AP do you have? You have 12? Okay. So we'll go to 9 AP for your shot so you can pin somebody down. And I don't want him unloading an Overwatch on me in my fortified position here. So I think this is how I want to start the fight. So let's do it. Perfect. Barry is still hidden. So we can do a great shot on these three. Kill off a Butcher, a Marauder, and a Sniper. The Marauder will survive, but I think this will be enough to kill both the Butcher and the Sniper. Perfect. Now there's only 5 left. Almrin already putting in work. And the only person they can see is Barry, so they don't even know about my snipers over here. All right. Can you hit this goon, Kalina? No, you don't have an angle. Okay, well, who do you have an angle on? You've got an angle on this guy who's almost dead, and you got an angle on that Butcher. All right, get the Butcher. Perfect. Barry, you're just going to hang out there for a minute. Buns, you're going to hang out for a minute. IMP, you have a shot on this Marauder over here. Take it. Absolutely take that shot. Did not hit. That's not great. Okay, Barry might wind up taking cover because I don't think we're going to drop all these guys this turn. That's basically out of range. Let's switch over to Flay and get his shot and finish off this Marauder. Probably. Yes, Flay is good. Okay, so that leaves one Marauder, one Goon. Barry, get to this side of this tree and just take cover because they're going to be shooting at you. And I think that's a pretty good first round. Predicted correctly. Now you guys can work on finishing off the last two guys. That's just a Goon. Take a torso shot. He's doomed. All right. And then let's take a couple more shots. Finish off this last Marauder. Okay, that was another miss. Stop missing, please. There we go. Perfect. That fight went exactly as directed, exactly as predicted, exactly as I needed it. Didn't even blow anything up. All right. So, let's see here. Kalina, you are my medic. Go ahead. Or medic. You're my mechanic. Go ahead and hit that. Let's see what else we find in here. A modified double barrel. What you got on it? It's the long. Okay, it's exactly the same as Barry's shotgun, so we can just scrap that. What else we got here? Salvage some parts. What else? Oh, another Dragunov, you say. Well, how about that? We can go ahead and replace the IMP's Gewehr with a Dragunov. And let's go ahead and slap a silencer on that bad boy. Oh, wait, I can't because I don't have a steel pipe. Well, that's fine. Let's put some of the other things that we know we're going to want on it. Like the classic prism scope heavy stock combo so that she can hit anybody she wants with that thing. Gonna have to pause and repair, but that's basically fine. XCOM moment, misses a 98% shot. Well, see, that's one of the differences, Super Jess, between this one and between this game and XCOM. One of the main differences is this game, by default, doesn't show you the percentages. You just have to kind of make a judgment call based on everything on what the odds are. That's another double barrel modified in exactly the same way. Hey, we got a steel pipe out of it though. Now we can put the silencer on this sniper. Let's do it right now. Perfect. Good job, Kalina. All right, and we got some more herbs here. Disarm as opposed to disable. So disarm means it's a bomb. Barry, if you would please. Now we can salvage the parts. And then we'll take Kalina, make a quick run around, see if there's any other herbs around here, see if we can get more wisdom pops. We love wisdom pops. Especially because Kalina starts with such a terrible wisdom. I love her character, but her wisdom is so bad, you basically can't use her past a certain point, and that's kind of frustrating. And we already ran over there, so we know there's no more. All right, so one of the mods I'm using... most of the mods I'm using are basically just quality of life mods. One of them allows you to sort the sector stash, and it also, once you've discovered a container or corpse, it'll put it in the stash for you, so you always have access to it. And I like that very much. But I don't think we need either of these AKs. Everybody's basically kind of already got the gun they want right now, so we're going to go ahead. I guess I could give one to Flay. No, he's got an MP5, which is not better than an AK, but equivalent. And I'll be getting plenty more AKs every time I encounter Marauders. So we'll stop here, do a repair. Especially for the Dragunov that we just picked up in particular. But, you know, a little bit of damage to a couple of other things can't help fixing. We'll also take this time to heal some wounds on Igor and Omrin. And we'll just hold on for a little minute. Let them finish those repairs. And so while the repairs are happening, let's go ahead and run a scout session. And if there's anybody left, yeah, we can have Igor train health on these two. We'll see if they actually get any points. But really, we're here for the repairs, and we're going to wait for that scout session to finish. Village of Ernie has to defend against some Legion attack squad. It should be fine. Lost 2 guys, but they got some stuff, so it's all good. Finish the repairs. And now, since we're also waiting for that scout to finish, we'll go ahead and do another set of repairs. Get everything topped up all the way because we want this scout to finish so we can get intel for these 2 sectors. Scouting finished. Oh, great. I got the exhaustion. That sucks. I have to wait a long time. That sucks. I got C4, B5, and B4. So I got these sectors, which aren't even the ones I wanted. That's irritating. Cool. Well, we're going to be sitting here training for a little bit. And something I really didn't want to do because we got people's contracts coming up soon. I really need to get this mine. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and have Kalina and Barry scout so that we can take another shot at getting those and hope we don't get more tired mercs. That's such a frustrating result to get because you've got to wait basically an entire day. Now we got wounds. It's frustrating. Okay. We got intel on all the sectors now, but we got 2 mercs that are still tired, 2 mercs that are injured now. And my doctors, or at least the doctors I can use at the moment. All right, we gotta cancel the training because we need Flay to be the doctor. And he can do this. I really hate this delay because I was trying to really rush to Diamond Red. I still got 5 days. It'll probably be fine, but it's still frustrating. Okay, finish that. Okay, perfect. Now, we got the next fight on the way, which is going to be against some gangers, actually, instead of Legion, in the Fishermen in the B2 Port District. This is a good fight. I enjoy this fight. Whoops, and I forgot to send Flay. So we'll go ahead and wait for Flay to at least get in the sector, and now we can do the fight. Nope, he's still not showing up. Is he showing up now? Fine, we just waited the whole time. It's fine. It's no big deal. We definitely wanted Flay there, though, because he's very helpful in these circumstances. So Flay, and then the rest of the team. All right, it's broad daylight, and we know the other reason you want this is so you can buy the modded M14, which is a great gun to have this early in the game, just like the Dragunov you buy from the Dragunov that you buy from the poachers, which I obviously did. Oh, nice. The sniper's out here. That's great. That means we can jump these guys and kill the sniper without him having his nest. Honestly, we're good right here. I hit... Okay, so I hit H instead of Z, so... Just move a little bit, get back into stealth again. It's fine, it's fine. So, get back to where we were, where we want to be. Go ahead and line up how we want to be. Spread out a little bit. Get into nice position. Spread out. Everybody get down. Okay, now then. I'm less worried about this guy than I am this guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Buns here. Actually, no. Let's let Flay do it. Where's Flay at? There he is. Flay, if you would, take a headshot on Gath, because I don't want him doing anything to us in this close range. We got a good position, but it's risky to not kill him immediately. That's not good. He missed. Okay. Just don't overwatch us. All right, good. Good. All right, Kalina, please rid us of this headhunter if you'd be so kind. Thank you very much. All right. Where's the enforcer? The enforcer is not outside. That's good news. Because I don't want to deal with him yet. I'm not ready to deal with him yet. These guys are going to come closer probably. So let's go ahead and have Omrin do his thing. Buns, I want you to take the full burst fire, unload Dragunov shot on this guy. Damn, he survived. That's fine. Barry, you've got your pistol, right? Yeah, you should be able to knock this guy out. He's almost dead, so even a torso shot should finish him. Yep. Okay. Igor, you go ahead and set up Overwatch 2. And do I have a sniper shot here? Who do I not want coming for me? Ganger, Marauder, Butcher. Can that Butcher get close enough to stab somebody? With Igor and Omrin both overwatching, probably not. So let's get the Marauder. I think that's who I'm going to go for. All right, he's not dead, but he'll run into an Overwatch and probably die. All right, I have no AP left. Let's see what happens. Okay, they took a shot. Took a shot. Here comes that enforcer I was worried about. He got pegged a couple times, but he's not dead yet. Butcher also got a shot, but I was right. He wasn't able to get close enough. Okay. All right. We got people coming here. Barry, I think I see a pretty good opportunity for a charge here. Can I get all three of these guys? Sure can. Perfect. Go ahead and get back down. Can you hit this guy in the leg so I don't have to worry about him for another round? Beautiful. Good job, Barry. All right, so I don't have to worry about him for a bit. All right, we want to do some work on this enforcer. Take a shot at his torso just to get the advantage. Okay, I want to check something. Buns, your ability is hit by an ally. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Omrin just take a for sure shot on his torso. And then Buns can finish him off. And since we've got this guy with his leg all screwed up, you can aim at him. Flay. You got a shot on this dude? That should be enough to kill him. Yep. Who's next? Imp. Imp, you've got a... Do you have a shot on that Marauder? I want him dead. Just in the torso. Just get rid of him. Take the most likely shot. Right. This is embarrassing. Okay. Well, he's probably going to pop out and shoot again. So, Kalina, you overwatch him. And Igor, you can't do anything from this distance. So just run over here, get into cover, and you can clean up if for some reason the enemies allow that. All right. That's a good round. I think we're good here. Oh, that's a hyena. Why is there a hyena here? Well, at least I predicted that correctly. So I guess there was a whole damn Legion patrol here. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, Omrin, well, you have a hyena in your face, so go ahead and draw your knife and do things to it. Then, okay, this guy's got the... He's got the hand-to-hand, so you can't get him. Boy, that's frustrating to suddenly have a hyena in our face. Barry, I think you can shotgun this hyena, though. Oh, Igor's in range. All right, well, Igor, get out of range. just step over here and see if you can take care of this hyena instead. Just get the... Yep, get the for sure hit, and take another for sure hit. Good job. And then go ahead and, if you would, take a crack at this sniper. It's not likely you'll hit, but you know, if you do, he'll be dead. Okay, good try. Okay, Omrin, switch back to your gun. You're going to need to kill this guy the other way. Just go to 6 AP because you need to get prone again. Okay, he's still up. Honestly, I don't want to waste all my AP on this, so switch to your Uzi here and just take a for sure shot. He's almost dead, so that'll kill him anyway. And then switch back to the Dragunov and do a pin down. So you're at least... Oh, no, never mind. It's just the hyena. Okay, right. I moved Igor. Is it out of range for Barry now? It is. Barry can now do this. Say goodbye to that. Get a little closer and then get prone. I want you to hit those guys with a grenade next turn. Okay, that's not prone. All right. Buns, you have a shot on these guys if you move forward a little bit? You do. All right. I'm more worried about the sniper at this distance. Take your shot. Deceased. Awesome. And then go ahead and pin this guy down the same way. Although, if I get my way, Kalina and Flay will kill this guy before he even gets to shoot. Gaston Le Piston is hiding. We can't see him. So we'll take shots on his buddy up on the roof. Deceased. Nice. And so, since Gaston Le Piston is going to have to come outside, I want Kalina to move a little bit forward and then look. Yeah, I got good mercs. They're doing a good job. All right, go ahead and get ready for a shot on Gaston Le Piston. Hopefully he runs all the way out and we can get him with both of these shots. But if not, I think this has still been fairly successful. That's one. Oh, he evaded the other one. That's lame. There was another ganger up there. How many damn enemy? The enemy thing I don't feel was right. I thought it said 7 enemies. Did I misread that? Anyway, Gaston Le Piston. He's a diamond carrier, isn't he? I mean, the named NPCs, the named enemies usually are. So there must have been a diamond shipment here exactly the same time as the fisherman. So this is basically the impossible challenge that got put on the Discord, except they have more mercs and they're better equipped. Again, my imp just cannot seem to hit these shots. It's embarrassing. All right, Buns, show her how it's done. Beautiful. Awesome. This was good. This was good. Took a couple of wounds from those unexpected hyenas, but we killed a pile of enemies here. Look at all the drops. That's amazing. But the thing that I'm really happy about is we come over here, we spend a little bit of money, but we buy a modified M14, which is a spectacular gun. And we're going to put it on Omrin since he can make great use of it with his Overwatch. And we no longer need this FAMAS anymore. All right. So back to Omrin. We probably want to make some adjustments to this gun. But it's already so good. It's got the quick prism scope. It's got a bipod, recoil booster. If it's got the quick prism scope and it counts as being aimed 3 times, let's go ahead and put the heavy stock on it. Because if it counts as aimed 3 times, then we want the extra accuracy for that. And that's really all we can do to this thing because it comes pre-stocked. Very happy to have it, truth be told. Barry, how you doing on shape charges? You have 1 left. All right, switch to these for a while. Okay. And there's also like regular loot here too, so let's get looting. Another Gewehr. We don't need these anymore. Although I will take the modified one over the non-modified one. Get some more scrap. Let's see. We got regular loot here. Another Gewehr. Okay, I get the message, game. You want me to snipe. That's fine. That's what I'm already doing. I get the message. What's in here? Ah, some flares. We like that. Salvage some parts. Come in here. There is more salvage in this building. Salvage parts. Salvage parts. Everybody inside. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and go out to the sector stash. Because we got it. I'd rather look at it there than check out all these bodies one by one. What do we got? We got another Winchester. That's fantastic news. Somebody else can get their Gewehr replaced. Because now we need the 762 ammo for our M14 that Omran's got. So, Kalina, you are the lucky winner getting this new Winchester, which we're going to modify immediately. Also, we got a diamond shipment, which means we'll be able to afford our next set of contracts without having to worry about it, which is a big relief. Even though we're rushing to diamond red, I would rather not have to worry about it overall. In addition, let's go to Barry. We got a lot of Sabot ammo now, so let's go ahead and start using that because that gives him extra range on his shotgun shots, which is very nice. And we're going to need it going up against Graf, too, I think. All right, operations, treat wounds, all doctors. I'm going to need a higher MD or something because these doctors are not good enough. And then we'll also do a repair with Kalina and Barry. And then I think the only person left is just Igor, which means we're not doing any training. Igor's just going to chill while we heal. Repairs are done. Now we can do a tiny bit of training. Oh, no, there's still more mechanics to do. Never mind. Disregard. Got to repair the items. Oh, I still need to modify Kalina's Winchester, too. Okay, so let's do that now. Kalina, Winchester, modify. First things first, obviously you want the silencer. We're not going to get the extra range, which sucks, but we're still going to do the usual thing. You want the prism scope because if you're doing the silent sniper thing, then you want the prism scope because you're going to be doing aim on your first shot every time, anyway. So we'll do that. And although I can't put the extended barrel on it yet, we need to get a, well, let's see. I could scrap these pistols and hope we get a steel pipe off of them. I don't really need them. Thank you. Sometimes things just work out. We love the extended barrel on the Winchester. Okay, that's painful. That was 100 parts when it could have been 35. It's fine. I've got good guns. My mercs are happy. Okay, so do we have the level ups we want here? What is Omran going to be? Omran's got the auto accuracy, the auto fire thing. I would like to make him a machine gunner since he's got the auto weapons perk. Oh, wait. He can't use his Overwatch thing with machine guns. So, I mean, he could still do the Overwatch series of perks, but his dexterity is still not good enough. I would need to train his dexterity a little bit to do that. But if I'm going to do that with him, that means what I need to do is I'm going to be doing all the reaction perks and Overwatch stuff, which means he's going to need... hitting the deck would be good for him since, well, no... Like, basically, I'm going to want him to have Revenge, since it's another interrupt attack, and it synergizes with Killzone, which is make a bonus attack when making an interrupt attack. So if I'm going to be doing the interrupt attack / reaction fire / Overwatch path with him, I'm going to want that. So let's go ahead and give him the extra HP. perk. In the case of Kalina's a sniper. She's going to be a sniper. That's what she's going to do. So I need to just... She needs more stats. Like, there aren't any of these that I really want her to have. Eventually, yes. Like, she could make use out of Vantage Point. So if she could make use out of Vantage Point, then I could give her something. If she's sniping, then the flanker isn't going to deal her that much good. So I guess I'll give her Fast Runner. It's a good perk. As long as you're not in heavy armor, it's a good perk. Okay, which all of that means we're ready to try and stealth sniper our way into Diamond Red. Trying to preserve as many miners as possible. So we'll send Flay first, and now we'll send everybody else, since they're faster than he is. All right. 15 enemies, 7 of us. And we'll figure out how many of these guys we can kill without triggering any trouble. The good news is we're going at night, which means if I'm trying to stealth kill as many of these guys as possible, night is when you want to be here. It would be better if it would be much better if it was night and a dust storm, because I've got one merc, Buns, who has a thermal scope on her Dragunov, which means she doesn't care about dust storms. But you can't have everything. So here we go. The goal, of course, is to kill as many of these guys as possible without triggering combat. So you need to find isolated people and kill them. And it's tough. It's not easy. So I know what this is. Let's grab Buns. Take that. And then who do I have who's got the clippers? Omrin's got him. Okay. This gunner, I think I have to take out. But what I almost kind of want to do is I want to wait a little bit, see what these guys are pathing. Another part of me, too, wants to send people over in this direction so we can work on, try to take out Graf if combat gets triggered. Or I can just sort of take my time, be really careful. Buns is my best shot, so she's got a silent sniper, so she's going to be my stealth killer. Okay, one down. We proceed. Sneak over here. Stay out of the light. Now, that Grenadier is going to patrol back, I believe. So I need to be ready to get rid of him. Omrin, if you could clip through this so we can go through stealthily. Careful. They almost went out into the light. Basically, this guy's going to patrol back. Yep, here he comes. And I need to kill him before he sees the gunner's body. Okay. Now. I got a graze? Fuck! I don't know if this triggered Graf or not, but that's fucking trouble. If I can kill this guy right now, then I might be okay. Can anyone get this guy? Igor, can you? Oh, you don't have a. You don't have your knife on you. Flay can't move, so Kalina can't get around him. Nobody else has a shot on this motherfucker. This is not going well. Please. Oh, this is going to be bad. Okay. So I have seen what's happened sometimes. Other people leave and then come back, and the miners are magically still alive again. So I may try that. Okay. That was positive. He's exposed now, so he doesn't have cover. Which means I can take a shot. Oh, wait. Not with you, though. Armor doesn't have a silencer, but nobody reacted when Igor shot that shotgun. Come on, man. Oh my god. This has gone terribly. All right. You got to land this shot, Barry. One more try. Now we're just going to do some more friendly fire. No action. I don't think I triggered anybody else. I think it's just this dude. We may be okay. Nobody's shooting the slaves. We're okay. We're okay. I mean, we took some hits, which is not ideal, obviously. But nobody's shooting the slaves, so we're okay for now. Okay. All right. We're okay. We're okay. All right. Go ahead and top up the people who got shot because we are a group of Keystone cops. But you know what? We're all right. We go back to stealth and we proceed. Grab Flay too. Okay. Can't believe I got a graze on that guy. That is so frustrating. But all we have is a couple wounds on Igor, and we are back in business, in the business of killing off as many of these guys without triggering them killing slaves as possible. So, recollection, we got 5 guys over here. This guy's patrolling. We got to get out of sight. Grab Buns. Where are you, Buns? Here you are. You're exactly where you should be. Wait for this guy to get all the way away from his buddies. And now we cap him. Thank you, Buns. Good job. Okay, we got to trigger these guys' conversation so that they break it up. Converse, damn you. Okay, I'm just going to send one person. We're going to send Kalina. Because she's got night ops. XCOM moment? Yeah, a little bit. Gameplay's a little bit like XCOM. More than a little. Would you guys have your conversation already? Are they really just going to keep standing there? I need these guys dead. Otherwise, it'll trigger. They don't have anybody else, though. Are they far enough away from these two that the combat won't trigger for everybody if we do that? I really, really, really don't know. Boy, and this is an Iron Man save, so I can't guess. Like, I can't make a guess and hope for the best. You know, I can't quick save and try again if it goes badly. I could try to do a melee and snipe. I could try to do that. Yeah, save scumming is not allowed on this run. This is an Iron Man run. Marauder came outside again. These guys can't see these guys, so if I can do it quietly, they shouldn't trigger. But what I can try to do is I can try to do a combo melee and snipe kill. So let's try it. Who's my best agility? Probably Igor is my best bet here. He's got high agility and he's decent at dexterity too. So we're gonna equip Igor with a knife. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this the safe way. And yeah, shouldn't. Exactly right. So we'll grab buns. We're gonna we'll move everybody closer so that we can react if shit hits the fan, which it may very well happen. So what you do is, if you're trying to do this, you set up your melee guy to do a prepared takedown. Do you have night vision goggles? You don't, but I know Buns does, so let me grab hers and put them on you, so you have even less chance of missing. Buns has a thermal scope, so it negates her penalties at night anyway, so that's not really a problem. So what you do is, you just kind of get set up. Igor is ready to do this. What you do is, you send him over to get his kill, and when he's right about to do it, you pause, and you line up a shot with your sniper. And if I do this right, they should both die, and I will have full advantage on everything that happens after that. I'm going to do additional steps, though. I really want to make sure this works, and that I don't trigger... Whoops. You need to back up, I guess, because they don't like that. Who are you spotting in your spot right now? You're spotting Buns. Okay. Buns, you take a step back. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to set up a couple of overwatches. Who are you spotting now? You spotting Flay? Take a step back. I'm going to set up a couple of overwatches with my other silenced weapon users right on both of these guys, so that even if for some reason they don't both die, they'll die immediately after. So you overwatch, you overwatch, you overwatch. Make sure you get both of them. There we go. So even if for some reason they survive this, the rest of my silent shots should go off, and these guys probably won't survive that. So now we're ready to do it. Igor's got his target. He's going to move in. When he's right about here, I'm going to pause and have Buns line up her shot. A little bit more. Okay. Now you line up on the other guy and take your shot. Exactly as planned. Everyone can just move now. All right. Now because these guys are all the way over here, and there's nothing, like, as far as the eye can see, as far as enemies who could possibly react, I can just kill these two with no consequence. But I'm going to keep doing it stealthy as I can. What I'm probably going to do is I'll have Igor continue to do his knife shit, because that's some sexy shit and we like it. But I'll also have Buns line up a shot on the Grenadier inside. And I'll also have Flay and IMP line up shots, overwatches on that guy. And actually, let's do it like this. We're going to do it even better. We're going to have Buns and Flay go prone. We'll have... And actually, let's go ahead and split it up. So Buns is going to be the one taking the shot on this Grenadier, so she doesn't overwatch. But Flay overwatches this guy. Well, he's got vision. It's just not showing. IMP and Kalina are going to be over here with overwatches on this guy. Right there. Grab Kalina. Do the same thing. Overwatch. Make sure you capture this guy. Igor's going to go around the back and try and knife this Marauder in the neck. It worked last time. Surely it'll work again. Okay. Igor, go ahead and prep neck. And when he gets to about this spot right here, I'll pause and take the shot with Buns. Pause. Buns, go ahead and take your shot. He didn't die, but I have a backup plan. And he survived that too. Okay. It's fine, because there are no enemies to trigger. I was just trying to do it with style again. Igor, just pop in here and stab this guy, will you? Good job. While we're here, I guess we can go ahead and loot this thing. Another double barrel. Guys, I don't need more double barrels. All right. Now comes the hairy part. There are a few more enemies over in this area that are more difficult to deal with. To say nothing of the crew up here by Gath, which is a whole nother animal. Oh, you guys can get out of prone. Okay. So far, no slaves dead. Feeling very good about my work on this so far. Okay, so we got a Grenadier there. I think Gath would probably have eyes on him if I just capped him. So we don't want to cap him yet. I'm going to see how many guys are over here, too. Because I might be, if there are more guys over here, I might be able to off them with no problems. Okay, we're in the light, but it's fine. There's nobody looking. While we're over here, somebody can go up and loot this. All right. Hey, congratulations, Buns. Now you've got a whole set of armor. What a great little box that was. Okay. So, with that done... Okay, now let's see. So I got that Grenadier down here. He's not really much of a concern. We're going to go around the long way here. Oh, Barry found some herbs. Like I said, the biggest concern on this map is probably Gath himself. But having dropped those guys from over there, like this group of 5 guys from over here kills like 5 or 6 slaves by themselves. Because usually when you trigger the fight, you're all the way over here, usually, when the fight starts. Or you're, you know, going straight after Graf, and, you know, he's already gunning people down. But he can only gun down 1 slave at a time by himself. And his crew is mostly over here to protect him. They're not shooting slaves. So if you're taking down Graf right away, these 5 guys over here just start just gunning down slaves. And it's terrible. And it doesn't feel like there's anything you can do about it. But those guys are all dead, so I don't have to do anything about it. Okay, a gunner and a grenadier over here. There's probably a guy in the... There's usually a guy in the house, too. There's usually at least 1 or 2 guys over here as well. But if I play this right, I should be able to kill both of these guys in exactly the same way we've been doing it. Silently, which is the goal. All right. Igor, I want you to prep a takedown on this guy. Okay. Buns will be the one to take the shot on this grenadier over there. And then I want to set up some silent overwatches to cover everything else. So I want 2 overwatches on this guy because this is the one we're knifing. And I don't expect Igor to straight up miss. Knock on wood. Actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and put that. Igor, move to the front. I thought I selected Kalina. Kalina, do you have a shot on this guy? You do. Okay. So now it's time. Do the same thing. I'm going to have him approach from this guy's back, even though it sets him a little bit closer to this guy. It's nighttime. It should be fine. I just don't want him in the line of fire. All right, here we go. Then I pause when he's about to make the shot, and Buns takes a shot on that guy. Pause. Buns. Cap this dude. Igor missed. Okay. Plans are out the window now. Okay. Cool. I wanted to blow up that generator. That worked perfectly. I would love to kill this guy without allowing him to take shots with his shotgun on us. That would be very nice. So, Omrin, if you could just unload on this motherfucker, that would make me very happy. I don't want any free shotgun shots for this dude. He got one, but nobody can do anything about it. Igor, just shank this guy and get rid of him. Unbelievable, Igor. Unbelievable. It's fine. Barry will blow him up. But that's very frustrating. Basically, Igor's just going to go stab Graf to death, is my plan at this point. It's the only one I've got. He's going to kill one slave. There's nothing I can do about that. Unless you drop him in one round, that's what's happening. Okay, a brute came from down there and shot Igor twice. And instead of killing another slave, Graf turned around and shot Flay, so that's a first. Igor went berserk and just stabbed that guy to death. That was a surprise. Good shot. All right, if I can hit him one more time, I think I'll have him. Igor's in deep shit. I'm glad he got that grit. That would be bad if he didn't. Okay, you've got a free move all the way out to here. Get closer. And just take your best possible shot. See if we can drop him. Yes! Only one slave dies today! All right, now we got to get in a position to fight the rest of these dudes. Just you guys just rush out there and get ready to continue the fight. You're not going to be able to do much, but I just need you in fighting position. Barry, you get up here and then get down because you're still standing. I can't believe I hit all three of those shots. Even Imp hit her shot, which is crazy. That is not something that's been happening on a regular basis. We're out of AP, but we're very happy with how this situation is. I mean, Igor, yeah, I mean, he missed a couple of shots, but then he went berserk and just absolutely sliced and diced this brute, which is basically fine. That was a great way for that to wind up at the end of the day. That was very, very good of him, and it worked out nicely. Barry, just get back down. You got a free shot with your pistol, so you may as well. Hey, you hit. Good job. Omrin, you don't have a shot on that guy, which sucks. Take your shot on this guy. Deceased. Beautiful. And Kalina, if you could get us out of this fight with only the wounds on Igor and Flay, then I'll feel pretty good. Okay, I guess... Oh, that Grenadier from down there is still alive. I wonder where he's going. That's a problem. I don't know where he is. Well, stealth is no-go, so let's just start exploring and see if we can find this guy. And if you can't see him, then just throw a nice Overwatch and see if you can find him that way. You guys over there can't do anything. Buns, just run over here. You can get a shot on him no matter where he is next round. Flay, honestly, just position heal thyself. Just get to where you got 2 AP left. You're fine there. Oh, you don't have a med kit. All right, well, you're just going to chill. You just hide and be invisible. I actually need... Okay, Igor, are you sane again? All right, cool. Get your ass over here. Jesus Christ. All right. All right, Buns. Let's see if we can find this Grenadier. He's out there somewhere. There he is. He hasn't even been killing slaves. Nice friendly guy. Pop, pop, pop. Now we win. 1 dead slave. That is almost as good as this could have gone. That's fantastic.